Hey there friends, what's going on? It's Codiak here, back for some Assassin's Creed Valhalla news, and today's video is a big one. We have finally got a release date for Wrath of the Druids, April 29th. That's right, the first big DLC for the game is coming at the end of April. This is something we've been talking about for a while. Thought it was going to come in the first couple weeks of April, but at least we have an official day to wrap our heads around. Now maybe you've been living under a rock and you don't know anything about Wrath of the Druids, and that is completely fine. Wrath of the Druids is going to take Eivor over to Ireland, and we anticipate this being very similar to how the Norway and Vinland maps work. It's just a new place for us to leave England and go to. We're going to have to fight a new set of cultists. Now, we don't know all of the specifics yet, but we do know that we're going to have to track down and hunt all of the various members of this cultist group. We're not entirely sure how this is going to work. Details are very far and few in between, but we do know that this is going to be a substantially sized DLC. We've seen that on a number of occasions from employees at Ubisoft saying that this is going to be a big DLC and a big chunk of content. And that's really exciting considering that the free content we've experienced so far has been a bit lackluster, what with the river raids and the different festivals. Wrath of the Druids looks to be a much darker experience than anything we've kind of encountered in Valhalla. They've talked about this multiple times in the various trailers and updates, and players are really going to dive deep into Celtic mythology with this DLC. Alongside that, players will also get to experience ring forts, most likely in the form of raids or defending ring forts in some capacity. These were uniquely Irish structures that are still around today, so it's really cool to kind of get that historical vibe into the mix here as well. Players can also expect a brand new hub city in the form of Dublin. We're going to actually be able to experience and influence trade in those cities, so I'm really interested to see how that system is going to play out, if it's just a series of quests or if there's a new gameplay system being added into the DLC. Again, they've said multiple times that this is a very big, beefy DLC, so I wouldn't be surprised if some sort of new gameplay system was added into the mix here. Now, we can't also forget about the Taranis set of gear that we featured here on the channel. That has direct ties to Celtic mythology, and I would wager all the money I have in my pockets that that set is coming with Wrath of the Druids as well. If you're interested in a sneak peek of that armor set, definitely check out the video, but if you want to avoid spoilers, stay away. Now, to add on to this exciting news about the first DLC, we also got to look at the free content that's coming at the end of the Ostara season called Mastery Challenges. From the picture, this is what we can tell. There obviously looks to be some sort of archery event tied into the Mastery Challenges, and I can't tell, but I think Eivor is using some sort of new armor set that looks directly tied to Wrath of the Druids. As you can see, this red sash here is very similar to what the cultist is wearing in the key art for Wrath of the Druids. So hopefully there are new rewards tied directly to the Mastery Challenges that will reward players for their accomplishments. Look friends, it was a short video, but it's an exciting one. We've got a lot to talk about in the weeks and months ahead, so we don't want to break this out into a 10-minute video about nothing. We've got a release date, we've got new content in the works, and of course, we will be here every step of the way to cover it and bring you new content. If you guys like our videos and you like our channel, do your part, like the video, subscribe to Legacy Gaming, and of course, join us on Discord. We've got a great community of around 6,000 members, but there's always room for a few more friends. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.